Okay, so I went ahead and removed the screws and the heat inserts from the bag, and that's really the first thing I want to do. So I've got these little 3mm heat inserts, and I'm going to be using a soldering iron, which just so happens to have a tip for me to put these on and insert them in. So I've found that these soldering tips really make this easily done. And I will leave a link in the description for what tips I'm using, as well as the soldering iron. So as you can see, I've got this on here, and I'm simply going to hold the piece. It's a good idea to hold it right side up, kind of how it's going to be positioned. Carefully come over and just insert. So you can see that that didn't take long. You want to make sure it is flush, so you might need to push it down just a tad, just to make sure it's inserted well in there. But it went in really well. If the holes are too big, you can also glue it, but I think these holes are probably just right. Okay, the first one's done. I'm just going to go ahead and move right through it. So I place these on. It's probably not a bad idea to use gloves because these are pretty small. You can also hold them over there. There we go. Hopefully you saw how that went in. There's a couple that are a little bit harder to reach. This one down here, it's not too bad. I'll do the one on the inside here, a little trickier. Okay, that one's in now. Go ahead and do the side next. Like I said, just check to make sure it's flush and it's flat. Okay, and the one on the inside here is a little tricky. I can't access it with my soldering iron, so I'm going to heat this on a screw, and I'm just going to hold it in and insert it. So there's a couple ways you can do that. You can use a lighter, which I used to use, or you can just take your soldering tool, get it nice and hot, and then once that's heated up, basically the same idea. So you get that nice and hot, and then you hold it on the screw, and then you come in and you insert it.